Is the Supreme Court the right venue for the Solicitor General's petition to revoke ABS-CBN's franchise? Ateneo de Manila law professor Antonio Lavinia says no, explaining legislative franchise concerns should be raised before Congress, pay-per-view issues before the National Telecommunications Commission, and on ownership before the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Supreme Court has time and again ruled on this. We will not rule on cases where the facts have not been established. You always have to go first to the lower courts or to the administrative agencies.
But legal experts Nilo Divina and Sol Maui see nothing wrong with the Solicitor General directly filing his petition before the High Court. While regional trial courts and Court of Appeals usually hear co-warranto petition like the one Calida filed, the Supreme Court may hear the case if it is of transcendental importance.
Meaning important not just to the parties but to the country. Given that the petition alleges an issue of transcendental importance, then it justifies direct resort to the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court has the power to grant the writ of co-warranto. Pag pinapakita na nga na there's reason to believe that the respondent violated the franchise, then it becomes now a judicial issue.
Sample of cases with transcendental importance involve public welfare or advancement of public policy. In his petition, the Solicitor General justifies the cases of transcendental importance because ABS-CBN's franchise mandates it to serve the public by its broadcast operations. ABS-CBN has yet to comment on the petition, but it already denied violating any conditions of the franchise.
In my mind, the very first issue that must be resolved, whether or not direct invocation to the Supreme Court is justified.
What happens next? Divina says the High Court may either hear or remand the case to lower courts. For Maui's, the Supreme Court will either hear or dismiss the petition, and Calida has to refile it in a proper court. But Lavinia says the case should just be dismissed. It has no factual basis.
Filipino depository receipts are always accepted as investment. Argument that they violated the franchise by offering pay-for-TV is hogwash because pay-for-TV is a different enterprise from TV using the frequencies.
A commercial lawyer, Divina, is interested in seeing how the Supreme Court will rule on ABS-CBN's issuance of PDRs to foreigners. PDRs entitle holders to corporate earnings but don't give them voting rights or ownership.
It's allowed by SEC rules, but there is no case yet where the Supreme Court said it is perfectly valid and not a circumvention of the Constitution. This should be a precedent setting on how to treat PDRs.
With ABS-CBN's franchise expiring in a few weeks, these legal experts agree the petition may affect how Congress will act on the renewal of Kapamilya Network's franchise. Caroline Bonquin, CNN Philippines.